Black is back. So yeah, I just made a video about tubular, and I guess what? I got another idea. The exhaust, right? The exhaust, the vents. There's no ventilation. You can't breathe. Now, if you can't fucking breathe, then you ain't gonna be able to, you know, you know what I'm trying to say, guys. There's no exhaust. You know, you're exhausted. You're exhausted because there's no exhaust. There's no ventilation. The feelings and the thoughts that you have just are bottled up, and they're just trying to spew out, and they can't because they've got all these traumas that you've been through in your life. Your thoughts and emotions are all bottled up, and then they're trying to just burst out of you, you might say, but they can't because you've been fucked around for so long. So therefore, it's not a surprise that people would just, I would not say overflow. They just burst with emotion or whatever because of their thoughts, and they create the emotions, and they just eventually they just explode, and then that gets them in trouble with the stupid law or whatever, right? Fucking rules that we've made for ourselves, which is understandable because there's always going to be people trying to, take over the world or whatever, man. And it's just the world doesn't belong to anybody. Well, it belongs to us, man. But hey, it's just common sense. Everybody needs to just respect each other. But it's just that, you try to, it's like people get tired of trying to be respectful. So they're like, okay, now I'm going to do this. And then other people have to fuck that. And there's no ventilation. It's just overheating because you're tired of being fucked around. And on the other side of the coin or whatever, they're tired of feeling like they have to be like Mr. Nice Guy or whatever, and then the people that are decent, they get fucked over because they're tired of dealing with the people causing the problems, who are the ones, like I just said, they're like that because they're tired of trying to be nice. So it's fucked up. It's just hell, because it's either you're somebody who just wants to be left the hell alone and wants peace and quiet, or you're somebody who's sick and tired of trying to be Mr. Nice Guy with all this fucking bullshit that we've created for ourselves, and then you put it on the people that want to be left alone, and then they get mad at you, and then they get in trouble, and they get to be evil, and then the people that already are evil, they got that way, because every time anything is ever decent, it always goes bad. Just like, fruit or whatever, just any kind of food. It spoils after a while, right? We all become spoiled in this hellish realm. And once we have left the hellish realm, it is our job, it is our duty to try to reunite with our true essence, which is basically just I am consciousness, purity. Why the hell you think people go to fucking church every week? Because they need to be purified, right? Everything is supposed to get purified eventually. What if we're already pure, but we just don't see it because of all the, life is supposed to teach you something. Well, the only thing it seems to be teaching me, for one, is that life is just a pain in the ass. And that's just you're gonna have to become purified, because now you're wise from all the bullshit that you've been through. And there's no ventilation. Try to get all the, what you truly are out, and it's hard because neither no one listens to you or they're trying to fuck you over. And that creates fire. There's just, there's no, the human body is like almost 95 or whatever the fuck it is, 70, I don't give a fuck, percent water. And then it's like, guys, I'm trying to put this in words as best I can. There's no ventilation. The air that we breathe, right? And we got the we're trying to get ourselves out there because it's just the blood flowing through our veins that are supposedly from our families that brought us here. And we get pissed off when people do this stuff, like I just said with the fucking, the fire of free will or whatever. It's just these people wanting to fuck you over. They take pleasure in causing pain and problems, and then these people want to be left alone. They get like them. There's no, the water boils, and there's no ventilation, and fucking steam, trying to steam out and bursts, and then they end up getting in trouble because they had to fucking get tired of the people fucking them, and the people trying to fuck them got tired of trying to be nice, and everything's fucking spoils. So that's, the water boils, and it's just fire. And then it's like going with the wind, and we gotta just be slaves to terra firma. Yeah, there's no ventilation. I'm sorry guys, but I kind of did that video this morning, and then I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go into why the hell the water fucking boils in the tube before it gets a chance to even go out of the hole sometimes, man. Anyway, this is Black Hole, and I'm kind of trying to be like Dead MF here. It's Black Hole, and I'm signing out. Bye. Sorry I stole your thing.